Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and today I am finally here to bring you the Build-A-Bay page for November adding embellishments. I am sorry that I'm a few days late. I forgot I had a dentist appointment on Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday got crazy busy, so happy Thanksgiving. We're going to go ahead and see if how far we can get with this before I got to get downstairs and start doing some cooking. But I figure at least if I could get 2 or 3 of the kits put together for embellishments, and then tomorrow we can finish the rest of it. And that way you have something to watch while you're waiting for your turkeys and your stuffing and everything to cook. So for all of you in America, happy Thanksgiving. For those of you who are in other countries, I have my blessings to you all. I am thankful for every one of you who supports my channel and the friendship and bonds that we've had through this community of scrapbooking and crafting. So you are part of my thankful list this year. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. The first one I have is going to be a Halloween. This is an extremely blurry picture. This is a picture of a picture that my mom sent to us in a text on Halloween. But what I loved it was all 4 of us kids. This was in the first house that I grew up in. We would move from this home to another one a couple years later, but it was kind of a fun memory. It was my little sister as Little Red Riding Hood, my brother as probably the Lone Ranger or cowboy with his mask. My sister Lori was a hobo, and I was a clown, and you will notice that me and Lori are both smoking cigars. Yes, that was the 60s when they promoted smoking for children. Anyway, cute photo. Fun to have it in my memories of my childhood. So I thought that would be great for this more vintage paper. So what we have is black cardstock with the web. I will probably cut this down and use this also as a frame, but I won't gut it because this is extremely thin paper. And then I thought for our matting and the rest of the layout, we're going to go ahead and use this 6x8 paper pad. I'm not going to take it out and actually pick out papers now. I figure we can do that together when we put the layout together. I don't have any design in mind. The inspiration for this layout was this foam stickers from Simple Stories that had that same vintage feel. And then this is the Simple Vintage October 31st paper pad. So that all coordinates. Now I did go into my stash, and then I went to look to see what else I had for Halloween stuff. And what I do have from when I went to one of the scrapbook expos is this October afternoon 12 by 12 sticker sheet. This is from 2012. I've had it in my stash. This was pre-COVID, so we're probably looking at 2016, 2017. I probably got it thereabouts. I have 2 of them. This one I've already taken some of the stickers off, so I'll probably try and concentrate with this one. I was kind of thinking I want to try and use these little witches. I thought that would be kind of fun, but we'll see how it goes and how it looks on the background with the darker paper. We'll see. The other thing I pulled in was this 12 by 12 sticker sheet. Again, it kind of had more of that vintagey, not the bright oranges, but more of the, I don't know how you describe it, more of the muted or not, if you're thinking of photography, like glossy pictures versus matte. Matte, that's the word I was looking for. It has more of a matte feel to it. So to me, this looks a little bit more vintage, and I think it will go really good with the Simple Stories sticker pack. Again, don't know what I'm going to add to it. I'm not going to pull them off only because I don't want to have to deal with the loose stickers this time around, especially for it being a theme. So I have those that I can pull in. Now, the other thing that I have that I really want to try and use And these I will pull off. I do have some black photo corners. This is from Echo Park. These I may have also got at a scrapbook expo. Now, some of these have a plaid look to them, like this top row has a plaid and this row. And then this one looks like green. Actually, they all look like green. Never mind. Maybe I won't pull these in now that I'm holding them in the light. They're very dark green, but when I hold them against the black, you can tell they're green. So these I will hold off on using. So let me go ahead and put those back in my stash. The other thing I pulled out was I do have some color cast, and these were I bought last year, I think. So the black and the wood veneer, I don't think will work, again, with this being a black background. But there is one that says Trick or Treat. I would really like to get these used. It's not like crucial, but it'd be fun to get one on. And then I have these pumpkins. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these other ones that are brighter colors out. I'm going to put them in with the other layouts. These I'm going to stick in here. My only hesitation is that the inspiration I want is the foamies. And actually, I'm talking myself out of it because I want, if I'm grabbing a title off of here, having another title in acrylic to me is redundant. So I really want to try and use like the Happy Halloween from here. And that way I'm using some of this. And like this has got the little girl that will go along with the whole little witch idea. So this, to me, I'm just going to leave this as is. Now I do have some enamel dots in black. And if I pull in some of the orange from the 6x8, I'll be able to pull those in. So I'm going to go ahead. Gosh, these look almost green too. Now that I'm putting them in the light, they look green. Never mind. They look black. All right. I will try and find some, maybe some black or orange enamel dots off camera, and I'll pull those in. Oh, here's some orange. Okay. Sorry, I'm falling apart here. Let me put the color cast back in. All right, and these, as I'm looking at them in more of the light, are navy. So I'm not going to use those either. All right, but this does have some orange. It's more of a peachy orange, but I think I can get away. And then there is one row of black. So I'm going to pull in the row of the kind of muted orange. I'll save the black ones for the other Halloween page. So there we go. We have some enamel dots in here. We have, I think we're all good with this one. So let me grab one of my trays. So that's number 1. Now the next one, I pulled out a lot of the pictures. This is going to be kind of probably an extended version because I think I'm going to end up with 3 layouts, and we'll see how it goes with this. So this has got our bright colors. This is the one that I'm going to do the kids pages on. So what I ended up pulling is one of each of the kids with their own costume, but I thought for their books it would be important for them to actually have a picture of their whole family together. So they each got a 3x4 of the family and then a larger one of them. So this is Dylan. And we're going to see which one Dylan works good on. I think we're going to put him on this one because I can't trim him down at all. And we'll mat it and he'll look cute with that one. All right, so that's Dylan's paper. Then I have this is Preston, and then his family photo. And I think I can fit him here. And he is, I don't know, one of the monsters with Slash 'em Up. I forget which one he is. So I'm not a scary movie person, so as you can tell. But I've got a little bit of room where I can trim him down a little bit so that he fits into this one a little bit better than the one of Dylan, who there was no room to crop him. That's why I'm kind of like leaning towards him on that other page. So there's him. And then we have Carter, who was Chucky. And I have him by himself, and then I have him with the family. I also have him with his mom. And I don't know if I'm going to use this one or if I'll use that in my family one. Actually, I'm leaning towards using it in my family one. So let me put that one to the side for now, and I can use that one later. So that will be the 3 layouts that we're going to be doing. And then here is our photos or paper that we're going to do for matting. So with that in mind, again, we're going to be using these for all of them. And then I do have like Wicked Awesome. There's bats. So I'm thinking I can get those, and especially like with Dylan's where he's got orange background, these black acrylics will show. And then same thing with Preston's. He's got the October 31st. I think I could fit in here with his. And then maybe like the Trick or Treat orange ones can go in with, let me pull those out. So we'll put the pumpkins and the Trick or Treat in with Carter. I'll go ahead and put the October 31st with Preston. And we'll put these back in the packaging just for now so they don't get lost since he's got more. All right, so there's that. I also pulled in, and don't know if I'll be able to use them or not. These are older letter alphas with the webs, so I thought I could use these for titles, like for their name. I also have these 2 that are Bella Boulevard. Again, I thought I could use them for the alpha and a little bit of decoration. So we'll have those that we can pick through. And then I did pull out, oh, I want to throw in the black enamel dots. I don't think the other ones will go because they're too muted, but the black will go. For at least one of the layouts. And again, I can go in my stash and grab enamel dots. I just have them in my color drawers so they're easy to access. And then I did pull out my Halloween type stuff. So I have these stickers here. These are from, these are Simple Stories Happy Haunting. And these would be cute. These are K & Company, and they have some of the little tombstones. So that would work on some of these scary ones. I also have this K & Company that's more monsters. So again, we might be able to stick some more monsters in. And I don't know if I need pumpkins. And I don't know about that. I do have 2 enamel pumpkins from Recollections. I think I want to hold off on those. And I have this Jolie's Boutique with little witches and bubbles and hats. I'm going to hold off on that one. Here we have, this might work. This is Creative Memories. This is from 2003. It's just candy bags and then sprinkled candy. Those I can use as like little sprinkles throughout. This little shape got candy. Here's another one that's like skeletons and candy. And then I have, again, this is Stickopotamus. This is from, oh gosh, this has got to be the early 2000s. Doesn't have a date on it. I'm going to throw those in just, again, as sprinkles. Don't know if I'll use them. And no, those were like a little enamel dots. I have these that are from Recollections. They're just some brads. I'm going to throw those in. That might add a little lump and bump to it. And then I think the rest of my stuff is fall. Or, oh, here's some orange. These are leftovers that I had from when I went to the crop. So there is some orange enamel dots I can throw in. And here's another orange one. And then I have these orange, these are sticky back too, but they're like an orange plaid. I might stick these with that other, the adult, you know, my childhood ones. So I'm going to throw those in that first layout just to add a little bit more pop. All right, I think we have more than enough with what I have picked out here to get the 3 layouts done. So we're going to call this is technically number 2, but it's actually going to be 3 layouts in one. So let me put you on pause. I'll grab one more. We've been doing this for 20 minutes now. So let's do one more and then we'll call it done for the day. That gives us about 30 minutes. And then we will try and do another one then tomorrow after work. So 1 second. Okay, the next one we're going to do is our game night one. This one I pulled out. We had the boys, well, my daughter went out for, and her husband went out for their 10-year wedding anniversary. We had the boys for the evening. And so I have this photo of them playing with this giant checkerboard thing in our dining room. And then we also went out to eat. So I thought these two would go together to talk about our fun night we had together. In here it says, let's eat. So I thought that would work with the food photo and good times. We have score. So I thought this would all go really good together. Now this kit, I also have the 6x6 paper pad that I can pull in from. And then I have the 12x12 sticker sheet and the cut apart. So I don't really need a ton in here. As you know, I like keeping pages simple. I don't mind it for some of these just random activities that go in my book to keep them on the more flat side. And again, showing that you don't have to like break out everything in your stash and throw it on one layout. That's fine. You can do that if that's you. It's not always me. So in here, I thought I'd pull in some more blue. So I'm going to go ahead and this is how I keep them. I have my color drawers. These are just those drawers that you have from Michael's. They're a stack of 10. I have them separated out. in my color drawers, I've divided up all my enamel dots by color, so I can just pull out my blues, and then all my different shades of blue are in here, and I can just go in here without having to go through my whole stash. And right off the top, I'm seeing this blue here, these gems, kind of like that. And then I also like, there's these enamel shapes, and I'm thinking maybe we can do that and get some of these used up, and then it just adds another shape to the layout without having to add a whole lot of lump and bump. So there's another little pop of color. And I'm dropping them on the floor. Okay. So I'm going to put these back. And as you can tell, I have a lot of blue. And this was another thing that I was able to find out. When I separated these down, it gave you a better idea of what colors you actually have in your stash and where you were lacking. And as you can see, I do not need to buy any blue enamel dots for quite a while until this gets lower. And it just helped me organize and realize what I actually have in my stash. So now I think I'm just going to go through here and just see if there's any die cuts that we can pull in that will add value. I know that I have some of the Nicole Jones labels in here that we can use for building foundations on. So let's go ahead and check that. And right off the bat, I'm seeing this little restaurant tag. It's just a piece of it, but we can maybe tuck that in to kind of get that restaurant feel, like the restaurant ticket. And then I'm going to grab 3 of the same color of these Nicole Jones labels. I've got 2 there. Let me see if I can find a third. No, that's too light, too light. I might have to go with the darker color. Let's see. I got 2 of each. Come on. Let's find a third and have a winner. There we go. It's a little bit off in color, but if they're not right next to each other, they're fine. Again, I'm not going to stress over the little stuff. Flashcards kind of remind me of kids adding and playing games. So we'll add that one in. Excuse me. Let's see what else we've got in here. This is kind of how I do it. I just kind of go through and thumb through stuff, see what works, add it in if it does. And right now I'm looking for things that would have the mood and the feel of what we did, which is being together as family, going out and grabbing something to eat, having laughs, playing, kids. We have this ABCD that would maybe work because, again, that reminds me of kids. When you're playing games, kids think it's all fun, but you're actually teaching them, you know, things. I've got this little frame. We can maybe add this and use this to build a cluster out of. That's the right shade. I like this, but it's the wrong shade. Oh, here I've got some. These are some Nicole Jones of her viewfinders. So we can add that in. And you can just see that we have just a hodgepodge of just different elements. Here's another label we can use. couple sketchy cameras maybe. In the shades of blue. All right, I think we're good. And again, as I say every time, just because I threw it in doesn't mean it has to be used on the layout. Oh, there's a little word that says happy. They were definitely having fun and were happy. They got to ride the golf cart and went out to eat, played at the park, played games at the house. So yes, it was a happy, fun day at Grandma and Grandpa's. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put all that away. So I think we're gonna stop here. Oh, here's another frame. These are from Rosie Studios. They always give you two. All right, so I think this is a good start for this one. And again, I'll probably use more of the 12 by 12 sheet, but that just added a little bit more to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one on a tray. So that's 3 of the 5 there. And like I said, I'll come back tomorrow, probably after work, so later in the evening. We'll get the last 2 together. I did get the pictures picked out for it. Just ran out of time. So we'll go ahead and get those together and then get those last 2. This is another almost 10 minutes, so it's going to make this one a 30-minute video. So I think that's pretty good for a Thanksgiving. And I'll be back, like I said, most likely tomorrow after work. We'll get the last one filmed and up for you, and then we'll start putting these page kits together. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Again, happy Thanksgiving. I know that I'm blessed to have you all as part of my channel and my life, and I wish you nothing but the best wherever you may be. And everyone, please, if you're traveling, please be safe, and I will see you again. Have a great day.